You've been the Empress for so long. It's about time you stepped down for me.
No. I've been reborn. And I've been reborn into the body of an 8-year-old girl. I can't believe I, the Empress of the Immortal dynasty, while charging at the Immortal Emperor realm to ascend to supremacy, was betrayed by my own junior sister. My body perished, my Tao extinguished.
I am now the Empress.
The heavens bless me. They've granted me another life. In this life, I will surely return to the peak and make you all pay. So this body's cheap dad. He looks like he's not doing so well.
Immortal Emperor. I have always behaved myself. I have never stepped out of line. Why do you kill me?
Dad, stop.
What's wrong, Meng Meng?
Dad, don't you see it?
See what?
The phoenix is crying for help.
Meng Meng, a phoenix is an ancient divine beast. How could we have one in our house? Go play for a bit. The chicken soup needs more time to stew.
Can Dad really not see it?
Truly worthy of an immortal emperor. We've cultivated for 10,000 years, long become kings and patriarchs. Yet, under his oppressive might, we can only revert to our true forms.
The vermilion bird of the 9 heavens is an ancient divine beast that bears the nirvana heavenly flame, immortal and indestructible. But before the immortal emperor, it was utterly useless. Even an immortal body can be destroyed.
I am the great heaven-devouring hound. 9 lifetimes, 9 heavens, 3,000 great worlds. I've devoured most of them. But after meeting the immortal emperor, I could only become his guard dog.
Stop talking. If the immortal emperor hears us, we'll all end up like the vermilion bird of the 9 heavens.
Mysterious turtle Xuanwu, divine ox. Heaven-devouring hound, azure dragon. Dad, how powerful are you, really?
All of you, quiet. You're scaring Meng Meng. I'll eat you all up. Don't be scared, Meng Meng. I will teach them a lesson for you.
Treating the 4 divine beasts like livestock? Dad, who in the world are you?
Zhangxin. Wang Lintian, what are you two doing here?
Hanli, you need to sign this divorce agreement right now. How many days has it been? Don't you dare delay my wedding to Mr. Wang.
Zhangxin, could you please wait a little longer? Meng Meng is still so young. She can't be without you.
What does that have to do with me? I wish you were both dead. Mr. Wang is the #1 eldest young master of the top cultivation family in Yuntown. Marrying him would shoot me straight to the top. Who would want to be burdened with the 2 of you?
But...
There's no but about it. If you dare say one more word, I'll kill you right here, right now. Hurry up and sign it.
Dad, listen to me. Just sign it. The divorce agreement is signed. Now get out of here.
Meng Meng, what are you doing?
Dad, forcing it won't make it work. Since she wants to leave, just let her go. The divorce papers are already signed. Now get out.
Meng Meng, don't blame me for being heartless. Your dad is a big shot in the chi refining stage, but he has no money, power, or strength. But Mr. Wang is going to inherit his family's position. He'll lead the entire clan one day. His current cultivation level is already at the golden core stage. His future is boundless. I can't possibly give up a life of wealth and luxury to suffer with you.
Key refining stage? You're blind to the truth. My dad is actually in the Immortal Emperor stage, the ultimate authority in the mortal world.
Immortal Emperor stage? Ultimate authority? Han Li, she's certainly your daughter. Just like you, she's a frog in a well. I get it now. This is how you've been talking to Meng Meng all along, telling her you're some immortal emperor, the ultimate authority. Pathetic.
Hanli, I know me being with Mr. Wang was a huge blow to your ego. You feel inferior next to him. But you shouldn't lie to Meng Meng like this just to salvage your pride.
Zhang Xin, if you really want to leave, take Meng Meng with you. Go with her. She'll have a better life that way.
Dad, I don't want to go with this fool. I want to stay with you, Dad.
You said I'm a fool.
Yet you'd give up an immortal Emperor husband and choose an idiot at the Golden Core stage. If you're not a fool, then who is?
Meng Meng, what nonsense are you talking? Zhang Xin, Meng Meng is still young. What she just said, just pretend you didn't hear it. Take Meng Meng and go quickly.
Dad, I'm not being silly. I don't want to follow this woman. I want to stay with you, Dad. Only a fool would give up an immortal Emperor father.
Meng Meng, if you follow this nobody Hunley, you're destined to spend your whole life at the very bottom of society. Do you understand? But maybe that's for the best. Without you as my dead weight, the stain on my life will finally be washed clean.
Don't be so full of yourself. Without you, Dad can find a wife 10,000 times better than you.
He's just a nobody. Dream on.
What goes around comes around. Don't mock the poor in their prime. My dad has the makings of a great emperor.
Alright, enough. You two keep dreaming. Let's go. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Meng Meng, since you're staying with me, we'll have to live a simple life from now on.
Dad, it's them who left you. They're the ones who'll suffer.
Hey, you go play for a bit. I'm going to keep killing chickens to make soup for you.
Yeah. Dad clearly has the power of a great emperor, so why does he think he's weak? Even Zhang Xin and Wang Lintian, those two fools, think Dad is only at the chi refining stage. It's so strange.
Here, let me serve you a bowl. Come on, Meng Meng, drink it while it's hot. Chicken soup is very nourishing.
This is made from a Jutian Xuanfeng that cultivated for 10,000 years. Can my body handle it?
What's wrong, Meng Meng? Let me feed you. Here. I will feed you a sip. Come on.
I died so unjustly. I'll drag you down to the 9 nether hells with me.
Oh no, it's the Phoenix's vengeful spirit. Even my soul can't withstand it.
What's happening? Why is it so hot? Is it too hot for you? Let me blow on it for you. Okay there. Drink up.
Just a gentle blow dispersed the Jutian Xuanfang's resentment. Dad, you're way too strong. With Dad being this powerful, why should I even bother trying? I'll just let Dad get revenge for me. But Dad lacks confidence. He possesses the power of Great Emperor, yet he thinks he's only at the chi refining stage. Plus, getting that marriage annulled, it made Dad even more depressed. No, I have to make Dad realize just how strong he really is. But how can I get Dad to pull himself together? I've got it. Since that wretched mom thought Dad was a loser, if I just find Dad a good wife, make that wretch eat her words, and restore Dad's dignity in front of her, won't that solve everything? I'm a genius!
Imperial Edict posted. The Holy Maiden of the Taichu Sacred Land is afflicted by a strange illness, unconscious and unresponsive. The sect leader seeks renowned talents. Whoever can cure the Holy Maiden shall be taken in as the Sacred Land's live-in son-in-law.
The Taichu Sacred Land. Isn't that the top sect in the southern region? Wait, Dad's power is boundless. He can definitely cure the Holy Maiden's strange illness. If I can get Dad to marry the Holy Maiden, make that wretch eat her words, Dad will surely regain his confidence. Right, that's what I'll do. Dad, I've decided. I'm going to find you the perfect wife. Dad, hurry up. We're gonna be late.
All right. Slow down. Staying cooped up in this little hut all day is no good. Might as well take Meng Meng into the city for some fun.
I hear the Holy Maiden of the Taichu Sacred Land has been in a deep sleep for 9 years. The sect leader has been searching far and wide for experts, spending fortunes, but no one can cure her.
I heard the leader is even offering the Holy Maiden herself. I wonder which master will be so lucky to become the Holy Maiden's husband.
It's obvious. It's gotta be me. You!
Hey. Meng Meng, that's an Imperial Edict. Tearing it down recklessly is punishable by death.
Dad, I'm tearing it down anyway.
Little girl, do you know the Taichu Sacred Land is under the protection of the Imperial Court? This edict has the Empress's approval.
If you accept this task and fail to revive the Holy Maiden, that's the crime of deceiving the Emperor.
What's this deceiving the Emperor talk? My dad's a great Emperor. His taking the edict is doing the Taichu Sacred Land a favor.
Hanli, you really tell Meng Meng anything? Saying taking the Imperial Edict is doing the Taichu Sacred Land a favor.
Fine, I won't fight you for it. The edict is all yours.
You know what's good for you? Dad, here's the Imperial Edict.
Meng Meng, stop fooling around.
No, this won't do.
Meng Meng is just a child. She didn't mean it.
Eunuch, you saw it just now. The ones who tore down the edict are this father and daughter.
Han Li and his daughter, Han Meng Meng, have taken the Imperial Edict. I've noted it down.
Han Li, in 3 days, it will be the Taichu Sacred Land's Ascension Ceremony. Let's see how you make a fool of yourself.
Hanli, you're dead this time.
Meng Meng, how can I save the Holy Maiden?
I've got a few tricks up my sleeve.
Wow, this is the #1 sect in the southern region for a reason. The carvings, the paintings, the sheer grandeur.
Meng Meng, this outfit is way too flashy. It doesn't suit me at all.
Nonsense. It suits you perfectly. Dad, you're here to find a wife. You have to dress nicely.
Well, I didn't think you'd actually have the guts to show up.
If you two scumbags can come, why shouldn't we?
You have a death wish, don't you? I'll finish you off later.
Today, I am not acting as the sect leader. I come before you as a father, begging you all to please save my Dana. If you can wake Dana from her slumber, not only will you become my son-in-law, you will also inherit leadership of the Taichu Sacred Land. Is there anyone who can save my Dana?
Sect leader! A man named Han Li has answered the Imperial Edict. He claims he can cure the Holy Maiden.
Where is Han Li? Come up here at once.
Dad, let's go. Go.
Mr. Han, do you truly have a way to save my Dana?
Hold on a second. Back off, all of you. I'm the only one who gets to save the Holy Maiden.
You are...
I'm no one of note. I've practiced the Everlasting Spring technique since childhood. When fully mastered, it can resurrect the dead. Reverse the laws of life and death.
Excellent. Please, I beg you, save my daughter.
What's going on? I clearly used this technique to bring my dog back to life.
She is the Holy Maiden of our Taichu Sacred Land. How can she be lumped in with poultry? Sect leader, this man is nothing but a charlatan.
Kill him.
Meng Meng, we're doomed. We're definitely dead this time.
Dad, don't worry. You can definitely do it.
Oh no.
I'm Wang Lintian of the Wang family of Yuntown. Greetings, Master. The purpose of my visit here is the same as that of the father-daughter pair to revive the Holy Maiden. But as to who truly has the capability, I ask you to keep your eyes sharp.
So he is from the Wang family, the first great clan of Yuntown.
Mr. Wang's reputation precedes him. He can surely save the Holy Maiden.
Now who is this Han Li? He's probably another scammer, right?
Who knows? Never heard of him. Just a nobody. He actually claims he can revive the Holy Maiden? Who does he think he is? I'll tell you what, he's gonna end up dead real soon.
My dad has the caliber of an emperor. You lot are simply unworthy of even knowing his name. Even the Holy Maiden marrying my dad is reaching above her station. From now on, under my dad's protection, the Taichu sacred land will be an emperor's vassal. Why aren't you all kneeling and worshipping? Thank my dad.
Kids. Out of the mouths of babes. Everyone, Han Li is just a chi refining stage fool, that's all.
Exactly. And why do we know? Because he's my ex-husband. He's a complete and utter loser. Good thing I divorced him and chose to be with Mr. Wang.
Emperor's caliber, my foot. Kneeling and worshipping, a chi refiner dares to brag.
A loser is a loser. One who can only act like a big shot in front of his own daughter.
You just wait. You've angered my dad. He'll crush all you ants one by one.
Enough. So what if he's chi refining? As long as he can save my Dana, he is the honored guest of our Taichu sacred land. Mr. Han, quickly bring out your treasure, save my daughter.
The sect leader told you to bring out the treasure. To save the Holy Maiden.
Could it be you don't have one at all? You came to the Taichu sacred land to swindle people?
Hanley, is what they said true?
Who says we didn't bring a treasure? What we brought is the Nirvana Phoenix bone.
Meng Meng, where would our family get a phoenix bone?
Don't you worry, Dad. If I say we have one, we definitely do. This Nirvana Phoenix bone came from a vermilion bird of the 9 heavens my dad raised. The Nirvana Phoenix fire it contains can pull a soul back from the 9 nether hells and bring the dead back to life.
No way. The vermilion bird of the 9 heavens is an ancient divine beast that only exists in legends. A single bone from it? Impossible.
Divine beasts are proud creatures. How could a chi-refining cultivator like Han Li possibly tame one? This is a complete fantasy.
Little girl, do you know just how precious what you're talking about is?
Of course I know. But while it's incredibly precious to you, it's as common as dirt for my dad.
Could it be that this father and daughter are from a reclusive immortal clan?
Master Luo, there's no need to guess. They're not from some great family. The so-called Nirvana Phoenix bone simply cannot exist.
Why do you say that, nephew?
This father and daughter are utterly destitute. How could they possibly possess a treasure like a Nirvana Phoenix bone?
Exactly. As his ex-wife, I know best. Han Li, your audacity grows by the day. Now, you dare to deceive the Taichu sacred land itself?
What? You had the gall to lie to me.
We're not lying. In Dad's yard, we don't just have a vermilion bird of the 9 heavens. There's also the mysterious turtle Xuanwu, the Haotian divine ox, the heaven-devouring hound, and the divine beast Azure Dragon.
Mysterious turtle Xuanwu? Haotian divine ox. Ha ha ha, that's hilarious.
Han Li, don't tell me you're talking about the old ox and the turtle in your yard.
If you don't believe me, look!
A chicken bone. Meng Meng, what nonsense is this?
Well, so this so-called vermilion bird of the 9 heavens is actually just an old hen?
The loser's daughter is not only a loser, but also a fool. With a chicken bone, you dare dream of riding the coattails of the Taichu sacred land. That's just wishful thinking.
Master Luo, Meng Meng is still young. She doesn't know any better. Please, considering she's just a child, show her mercy. We'll leave right now. We won't trouble you any further.
Hold on. You think we are fools to be played? You think you can just leave? Luo Cheng,
I am here.
Take this father and daughter pair. Chop them into mincemeat and feed them to the dogs.
Yes.
Wait.
What? Are you trying to protect him?
I wouldn't dare. I merely wish for this loser to take a good look.
Look at what?
At how I will save the Holy Maiden. This pill is called the 9 Revolutions Revival Pill. It can revive the dead and heal the wounded. My Wang clan obtained it through sheer serendipity. It is our clan's treasure. If the Holy Maiden possesses even a trace of remnant soul, she can be revived.
Excellent. Your intentions are commendable, nephew.
Master Lo, I merely wish for this loser to take a good look at how I will take from him everything he ever dreamed of.
Good. As long as you can save Dana. Nephew, You can kill him if you wish.
Master, the Holy Maiden's complexion is improving.
Excellent. My Dana will be saved.
Han Li, do you see? This is the gap between you and me.
What's happening?
This should be the pill's efficacy is taking effect. She is starting to expel the toxins.
No, Danier's primordial flame is getting weaker. It could go out at any moment.
Wang Lintian! You'd better explain this. What is going on?
I'm not sure. This pill, it shouldn't be like this.
She has been gravely ill for years. Her 3 souls and 7 spirits are long gone. She's only been kept alive by a flicker of her primordial flame. You use this pill to forcibly restore her physical body. But without a soul inside, the body naturally falls into chaos and collapses. Your pill didn't wake her. It just hastened her death.
Nonsense. My pill is useless, and your chicken bone is supposed to work?
I've told you several times. This is a Nirvana Phoenix bone. Break the bone and let 1 drop of Phoenix marrow fall. It will allow her to be reborn from the flames.
Nonsense. A chicken bone is just a chicken bone. What kind of Phoenix bone is that? Who would believe that?
Believe it or not, it's not me who's dying anyway. I'm in no hurry.
Are you sure what you're saying will work?
Won't we know if we try?
Fine. I'll trust you one more time. If you dare deceive me again, I will have you and your daughter skinned alive and sucked dry to the marrow.
Dad, do it now. Do it.
Han Li, stop struggling pointlessly. You and your daughter came here to swindle people. You're doomed.
Zhang Xin, I don't care, but Meng Meng is your own daughter. Can you just stand by and watch her die?
You brought this on yourselves. It's not my fault.
We're fighting for our pride now. There's no turning back.
What's going on?
Why did it go out?
Didn't you say the Nirvana Phoenix fire could save her? What on earth is happening?
What's going on? How could this happen?
See, I told you they were frauds.
Han Li, look at you. You should have just stayed in your thatched hut, living out your days in peace. But no, you had to come swindling people here. Serves you right.
Kill. Kill them. No, lock up their souls first, flay them alive. I'll make them wish they were dead.
I know. For the Nirvana Phoenix fire to fully work, my dad and the Holy Maiden need to do mouth-to-mouth. He has to transfer his Emperor's true chi into her.
You think I'd believe that now?
Don't you want to save her?
No way. You really want me to kiss her? Meng Meng, what nonsense are you spouting?
Dad, I'm not messing around. Trust me.
This?
Master, she is dead. Are we really going to let this chi refining stage nobody defile her sacred body?
I'll give you one last chance. If Dana doesn't wake up, I will have you cut into 1,000 pieces.
Master.
Do as they say.
Forgive my offense, Holy Maiden.
Lo Cheng, kill.
Holy Maiden.
Dana, you're awake.
Dad? Just now, what you all said, I heard everything. It was indeed Han Li's Nirvana Phoenix bone that saved me. Mr. Han, thank you.
You all heard that, right? It was my dad who saved the Holy Maiden.
You mean that old hen I killed was actually the vermilion bird of the 9 heavens?
Dad, now do you believe how amazing you are?
But I'm only at the chi refining stage. How could I...
Dad is starting to doubt himself again. Strike while the iron is hot. Let's help Dad regain his confidence right now. You two scumbags. Your 9 Revolutions revival pill almost killed the Holy Maiden. My dad needed to use the Nirvana Phoenix Bone to save her, but you did everything to stop him. What were you really trying to do?
Wang Lintian. Care to explain?
You'd better think carefully before you speak.
Mr. Wang, didn't you say that the 9 Revolutions revival pill would definitely work? What's going on here?
Wretch, shut your filthy mouth!
Meng, it's me, your mom. Quick, tell the sect leader I had nothing to do with this.
Mom? But you just said yourself we've already severed ties.
Hanli, for the sake of our past marriage, please save me.
Dad, a woman like that can't be allowed back.
Jiangxi, you should just give up that idea. I will not save you.
I get it now. What saved the Holy Maiden wasn't his chicken bone at all. It was my 9 Revolutions revival pill.
Wang Lintian, what do you mean by that? Dana personally confirmed it. It was Han Li's Nirvana Phoenix Bone that saved her.
Sect leader, this vermilion bird of the 9 heavens is just a chicken bone. Do you really believe that?
Just now, the Phoenix cried out. The fire was burning. Everyone saw it with their own eyes. How could it be fake?
As far as I know, there's a trick among the common folk. It only takes a bit of spiritual energy to forge celestial phenomena. It's convincing enough to fool anyone. In my opinion, the so-called Phoenix Cry and Nirvana Phoenix Fire were all forged by Han Li.
That's a blatant lie.
But Dana was only revived after the Nirvana Phoenix Fire entered her body. How do you explain that?
My 9 Revolutions revival pill first repaired her body, then replenished her soul. Han Li's chicken bone just happened to coincide with my 9 Revolutions revival pill taking full effect.
So that's what happened. I knew it, a loser at the chi refining stage. How could he possibly have the bone of an ancient divine beast? So, it was Mr. Wang's 9 Revolutions revival pill that worked. You just got lucky with the timing. Thinking that I begged you for mercy earlier makes me sick.
So that's the truth. I said I'm just a worthless guy. How could I have such a treasure?
Stop spreading lies. The Holy Maiden already said it was my father's Nirvana Phoenix Bone that saved her. And you're still making excuses here.
The Holy Maiden was in a coma for years. She just recovered from a serious illness. Her mind is still a bit confused. She just woke up. She doesn't even know who saved her. Sect leader, someone like Han Li, who relies on sheer luck and goes around swindling people, is a fraud. He's insulting you, insulting the Holy Maiden, and insulting the Taichu Sacred Land. I volunteer to kill this fraud for Taichu Sacred Land.
Since for now it's unclear who my true savior is, why don't both of you stay? Wait until we figure it out later, then make a decision.
All right, we'll do as Dana says.
Then when will you fulfill your promise? To let the Holy Maiden marry my father.
Meng, what nonsense are you talking about? She's the Holy Maiden of the Taichu Sacred Land. How could I ever be worthy of her?
Dad, even I think the Holy Maiden marrying you is a bit of an overreach.
Han Li, you're just a chi refining stage loser, and you're dragging a burden along with you, and you still want to marry the Holy Maiden? That is just a toad lusting after a swan's flesh. If anyone's gonna marry her, it should be me.
You marry who?
I was joking. How could someone like me deserve to marry the Holy Maiden? If anyone should marry her, it should be you and the Holy Maiden. You and the Holy Maiden are a match made in heaven.
You better be telling the truth.
Yes.
I hope you losers know your place. Don't entertain any delusions of grandeur. Otherwise...
Mr. Han? Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Lo Cheng, who I marry is my own choice.
Looks like there's a chance.
Although my promise to marry the Holy Maiden to you cannot be fulfilled, I won't treat you poorly either. Until we fully determine who exactly saved Dana, you are all welcome to stay and cultivate in the Taichu Sacred Land.
Thank you, Sect Leader, for your hospitality.
However, don't celebrate too soon. 1 month from now, the Taichu Sacred Land will host the Sect Grand Competition. Only one of you and Han Li can remain.
Hanli, you got lucky this time, but at the Sect Grand Competition, let's see who can protect you then.
As expected of the top sect in the southern region, even the accommodations arranged for disciples are so beautiful.
Sigh. Meng Meng, you were too reckless today. Don't ever cause such trouble again, okay? In the world of cultivation, the strong are as numerous as the clouds. Your father is only at the chi refining stage. I can barely protect myself. From now on, we must act with caution to ensure your safety.
Damn that Wang Lintian. If he hadn't muddied the waters, Father would have realized today that he possesses Emperor-level power. I understand.
Sigh. What are we going to do about the Sect competition in a month?
That's right. At the Sect competition in a month, Father will make a name for himself. That will surely help Father regain his confidence. Don't worry, Dad. You're definitely going to win at the Sect competition.
You.
Fellow Taoist Han, I am Luo Danner.
The Holy Maiden. What does the Holy Maiden want with me?
Never mind that. Go open the door.
A Holy Maiden!
The pretty lady is here.
Mm-hmm.
Please, come in.
I hope I'm not intruding. For saving my life, fellow Taoist Han Danner will always remember. I came specifically to thank you.
I don't deserve such praise. You're too kind, Holy Maiden. It was all Meng Meng being too mischievous. It was just a coincidence. How could someone like me possibly save the Holy Maiden?
It was no coincidence. My father is clearly amazing. Pretty lady, don't you also think that my father is incredible?
You're being too modest, fellow Taoist Han. Regardless, the debt is real. I've heard your cultivation is still shallow. In the Sect competition in a few days, trouble may arise. Inside this wooden box are cultivation techniques and martial arts I've selected. I'm giving to you, Dao Yu. I hope you can, during the competition, achieve excellent results.
Oh, I couldn't possibly accept this. It's far too valuable. You, honored Saintess? And me, a mere chi condensation cultivator. For you to personally deliver a cultivation manual to me, I'm not worthy. Moreover, I'm rather dim-witted. I'm afraid I'd have great difficulty mastering the technique you've bestowed.
Oh, Dad! Dad, that pretty lady gave it to you. Just take it. Besides, you're not some chi condensation cultivator. You're an immortal emperor. An immortal emperor, get it? Learning these things would be a piece of cake for you.
Immortal Emperor.
Oh, Meng Meng, stop talking nonsense. How could I possibly be an immortal emperor?
All right. What daughter doesn't idolize her own father? When I was Meng Meng's age, I was always following my own father around.
Oof, stomach ache. Dad, I need to go to the outhouse.
What's wrong? I'll go with you.
Ah, no. The pretty lady finally came to visit you. You should chat with her more. Pretty lady, although my dad can be a little dense sometimes, he's very good at taking care of people. He'd make a great husband, you know.
Meng Meng.
I'm off to the outhouse. You two take your time chatting.
That?
Meng Meng is very lively and adorable.
Meng Meng has been cute since she was little.
Oh, this silly old dad of mine.
Fellow Taoist Han, feel free to take a look at these cultivation techniques and martial arts. See if any of them suit you. If you have any questions, just ask me anytime.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Holy Maiden. I'm sorry, Holy Maiden. It's all because I'm so clumsy.
Fellow Taoist Han, there's no need to be so formal. Just call me Danner.
Who would have thought my silly old dad would actually stumble into success? Looks like it's my turn to step up. I'm home. Hey, Dad. Pretty sister. Why are your faces so red? Is it too hot in here?
No, not really.
Since Meng Meng's back, I won't disturb you any further. The Sect tournament. Be careful.
Thank you, Miss Danner.
Well, I should get going.
Let's go. Pretty sister, come visit often. My dad really wants...
Meng Meng, don't talk nonsense.
Han Li. The Sect tournament. You have to win.
Hey, Dad. I think the Saintess has taken a liking to you.
Hey, don't talk nonsense. She's the Saintess. Your old man is only at the chi refining stage. It's simply impossible.
Haven't you even looked at the cultivation manual she gave you?
This is the Earth grade technique, Dragon God Palm.
Earth grade technique. Cultivation techniques are ranked into 4 tiers: Heaven, Earth, Mystic, and Yellow. The Saintess gave you an Earth grade technique. She has high hopes for you, Dad.
My aptitude is terrible. Even if you gave me an Earth grade technique, it would be a complete waste.
This is so infuriating, you old man. Why do you always think so poorly of yourself? Don't lose heart, Dad. You can't let down Sister Saintess and her expectations for you.
You're right. I can't let down the Saintess's expectations. Dragon God Palm. See, I told you. How could I possibly master it?
A single move triggered a celestial phenomenon. I knew it. Dad is an immortal emperor.
Dragon God Palm. Could it be that Han Li isn't at the chi refining stage?
Young Master Wang, look, your cultivation actually triggered a celestial phenomenon.
Hahaha. Entering the primordial sacred land, I feel like a fish in water. Your future is limitless.
I always knew young Master Wang was a genius. It's a good thing I divorced that talented Han Li.
Does that talented Han Li even deserve to be compared to me?
He doesn't. A chi refining talent like him isn't even worthy of polishing your shoes.
Han Li? Now that I've mastered this divine technique and possess celestial phenomena at the Sect competition, I'll make sure you die without a burial.
Father, the competition is about to start. Why don't we see Taoist Han yet?
Do you even need to ask? A guy like Han Li must know he's no match for anyone. He ran away to avoid the fight.
Impossible. Han Li is not that kind of person. He will come.
You know him? Saintess, you've only known him for a few days. Zhang Xin has known Han Li for years. Could it be you understand his character better than Zhang Xin does?
Saintess, don't take offense at my blunt words. It's just that this Han Li, he's too much of a coward. Han Li is nothing but a coward. Whenever trouble arises, he only knows how to hide behind a woman. Sometimes I really wonder, Han Li, is he even a man? Otherwise, why does he always dare not confront anyone? Can only bow his head and apologize?
What do you know? That's because Han Li wanted to protect you and your mother, so he avoided causing trouble. As his wife, not only do you not understand him, you even criticize him behind his back. You're unworthy of being a wife.
Elders, it's getting late now. Han Li won't show up. Let's just announce the results.
Father, the competition isn't over yet. I believe Han Li will definitely come.
But a low-level cultivator, the Saintess seems quite concerned about him.
What did you say?
Nothing.
I believe Hanli will definitely come. Definitely.
Beautiful sister, we're here.
You made it. I knew you'd come.
Of course, my father would never disappoint. Someone as lovely as you.
He's here.
Well, well, didn't think a man who's been a coward all his life would finally find his backbone today. You actually dared to show up, but this will be the worst decision you've ever made. Because today...
At the Taichu Sacred Land, the Sect's Grand Tournament, all restrictions are lifted. If anyone dies during the match, it's simply due to their own weakness. It's the other party's incompetence. Hanli, you shouldn't have come. You should have just, stayed in that rickety shack of yours. You're no match for young Master Wang, or it'll only end in your death. But no worries. After you're dead, I'll sell Meng Meng to a brothel. That'll be her way out.
Not a bad idea. Now this treasure just belongs in a place of higher class.
Go ahead and laugh. Laugh while you still can. You'll be the ones crying soon.
Crying? I think you'll be the one weeping for your father later.
Father, everyone is assembled. The match may begin.
You two step onto the stage.
Just what you'd expect from a treasure with only chi condensation level. Can't even get on the stage properly.
I really don't know what the Sect leader meant by holding this grand tournament. Anyone can see that Hanli is doomed to fail.
Just you wait. My father will definitely win.
The match begins.
Hanli, the Saintess seems to care a lot about you. I heard she secretly sent you a cultivation art.
How do you know?
Not only do I know, I even know the art is the Dragon God Palm.
How do you know such details?
The day the Saintess looked for you, the Saint Son Luo Cheng found out. Luo Cheng searched the library archives and discovered the Earth-grade art. The Dragon God Palm was missing. The Saintess cares for you so much, Luo Cheng is quite unhappy, so he sent me to kill you in this competition. But even if Luo Cheng hadn't asked me, I'd still kill you. Because competing with someone like you, a genius of the cultivation world, is just an insult to me.
Good heavens, it's actually the Earth-grade art, the Black Dragon art. In just a month's time, young Master Wang actually mastered it.
A few days ago within the Sect, a celestial phenomenon erupted, a golden dragon soaring into the sky, roaming the heavens. Could that have been young Master Wang?
Exactly. It was young Master Wang who triggered the phenomenon.
Wasn't it Hanli who triggered it?
Nonsense. It was clearly my dad practicing the Dragon God Palm that summoned the celestial phenomenon.
Meng Meng, what are you saying now? How can you still believe your dad's lies?
If you don't believe me, just wait. See if it's my dad.
This palm of mine can shatter mountains and rocks. If it lands on you, it'll snap your bones. I'll give you one chance now. Get on your knees and beg me. Otherwise, with one palm strike, you're gonna get beaten into pulp.
Meng Meng and Danner are both watching me. I can't let them down. Even if I die, I need to stand tall like a man, not let them down. Dragon God Palm. As expected, miracles just don't happen.
A treasure is a treasure. Next, it's my turn.
Young Master Wang.
Yay, Dad won. Now you know how awesome my dad is.
This is the Dragon God Palm I unleashed.
Young Master Wang, young Master Wang.
What's going on? Wasn't it said that Han Li only has Qi refining cultivation? This doesn't look like Qi refining at all.
It seems my guess was right. The celestial phenomenon that day was indeed caused by fellow Taoist Han. The one who saved me must be him. Dad, now, our Taichu Holy Land has essentially picked up a rare genius.
Old Sect leader, now you can announce the results of the competition.
Good. I'll announce the results now. The great wave washes away the sand. True gold emerges. I declare that Han Li has exceptional talent, exceptional strength, specially admitted as an inner disciple. Candidate for Holy Sun.
Sect leader. Taichu Holy Land. There's always been only one Holy Sun. You're making Han Li a candidate for Holy Sun. What do you mean by that?
For so many years, it's time to change the rules, especially since Han Li is so outstanding. If we don't give him a chance, wouldn't that discourage the other disciples? This matter is settled.
Dad, now, you can legitimately marry the pretty sister.
No, if this continues, my position as Holy Sun might be in jeopardy. So that's how it is. Wang Lintian wasn't killed by Han Li. The Golden Dragon phenomenon wasn't caused by Han Li either. You've all been fooled by him.
In front of everyone, seen with our own eyes. How dare you say my dad is lying?
Lo Cheng, are you jealous of Han Li? He was chosen as a candidate for the Saint's position. That must be why they're giving him a hard time.
Definitely. Luo, today, unless you give me a good reason, I won't let this go.
Beneath this arena lies the Dragon Lock Array. It protects the arena from being damaged by the aftermath of the battles. This is the core of the Dragon Lock Array, the Dragon Spittle Stone. Within the Dragon Spittle Stone lies a trace of the true dragon's energy. Now, the Dragon Spittle Stone has been damaged, and the dragon's energy has dissipated. I believe this golden dragon vision is clearly formed by the dragon energy that dissipated outwards. Wang Lintian also died due to the collapse of the Dragon Lock Array. The Dragon Lock Array has been neglected for years. Han Li, you merely was precisely when the Dragon Lock Array shattered. Happened to strike a palm at that moment. It was all just a coincidence. I have to admit, you really are one lucky guy. When you awakened the Saintess with a chicken bone, coincided with the 9 Revolutions revival pill taking effect. At the Sect competition, the Dragon Lock Array also happened to shatter. If I hadn't caught on in time, you really would have Qi refining stage nobody, slipped through the cracks and fooled everyone.
Then why can't it be that my dad's Dragon God Palm was so overwhelmingly powerful it shattered the Dragon Lock Array?
Ridiculous. The Dragon Lock Array was established by the founding patriarch of our Taichu Holy Land. Nothing less than an emperor can break it. You claim your father shattered it? Could it be that your father is an emperor?
My father is an emperor.
Kids really do say the darndest things. If Han Li is an emperor, then I'm the emperor's own ancestor.
I knew it. There's no way I could be a genius.
That's infuriating.
Sect Master, please reconsider your decision. Don't let this dismay the disciples.
In that case, I hereby revoke Han Li's candidacy for the Saint's position.
Dad?
However, in recognition of his merit in saving the Saintess, he is specially permitted to become an outer sect disciple.
Han Li wants to steal my position and my girl. You're not even worthy. From now on, I have plenty of ways to make you suffer.
Everyone dismissed.
The Golden Dragon Vision can stir the Phoenix power within me. That Golden Dragon Vision was definitely produced by Han Li. It's nothing like what Lo Cheng described.
Honestly, it's all that Luo Cheng's fault. If he hadn't meddled, Dad would have become an inner sect disciple long ago.
Meng. One should be content with what they have. When virtue falls short of one's status, calamity is bound to follow. What isn't meant for us, we should never force it. Come on. Besides, if I, your dad, had become an inner sect disciple, over time, I'd surely be exposed. When that happens, who knows how people would mock me? Your dad is already quite satisfied as it is. Being an outer sect disciple gives me peace of mind. It feels right. Eat your meal and get some rest early.
Hey, making Dad realize how strong I am is a long and arduous road ahead.
Fellow Taoist Han, it's Danner.
The pretty sister is here. I'll get the door. Pretty sister, are you here to see Daddy?
Mm-hmm. Fellow Taoist Han achieved victory in the Sect competition. Danner came specifically to congratulate you. This is a fine spirit wine. Drinking it can strengthen your foundation.
How could I possibly accept this? I'd already received your grace before the competition, Saintess. How dare I accept more?
Oh, Dad, just take it. Go on, keep it. Sister, please have a seat.
Meng, this is wine. You're too young to drink.
So stingy, won't even let me have a sip.
What did you say?
It's nothing.
This cup of wine, firstly, to thank you for saving my life, fellow Taoist Han. Secondly, to celebrate you becoming an outer sect disciple.
Saintess, you humble me. I was just lucky.
For the pretty sister to visit so late at night. It's not just for this little matter, is it?
Danner does indeed have a request. Dane, there's something I need to ask of you.
Pretty lady, go ahead and say it. With my dad here, anything can be solved.
Meng, don't talk nonsense. Dane is a holy maiden. I'm insignificant, and my words don't carry much weight. How can I help?
No. This matter, only you can help me.
Since you put it that way, as long as I can help, I won't hesitate.
After Nirvana, the phoenix power inside me has been restless. Every time I circulate my energy on my body, I always feel a burning pain. By the time I snap out of it, it's already spread into these flame patterns.
These patterns are the backlash from the phoenix's resentment. They can only be channeled with the great emperor's power.
If it's not resolved in time in the future, I'm afraid I won't be able to continue cultivating.
Dane,
Pretty lady, you've come to the right place. For this, besides my dad, no one can save you.
Really?
Meng, stop talking nonsense.
Dad, I'm not talking nonsense. You really can save the pretty lady.
The fire patterns on Dane's body. I've never even seen them. How can I save her?
Who says I haven't seen them? Before we came to the Taichu Holy Land, when you fed me chicken soup, I clearly saw them. Pretty lady, you've been hit by the Phoenix's resentment backlash. You need to use the Great Emperor's power to channel it. Luckily, my dad is the Great Emperor. He can help you channel the resentment power. But the resentment in you is deep. To get rid of it completely, my dad has to use his palm to slap you.
Meng, you're just being absurd. Leaving aside that I'm not the Great Emperor, even slapping a holy maiden like that, how could Dane agree?
I'm willing. I do. Why are you looking at me like that?
Danner, you are the holy maiden of the sacred land. Something like slapping you is a disgrace to the sacred land's dignity. If outsiders were to find out, Not only would it damage your reputation, I would be severely punished.
What are you afraid of? What happened tonight? Only you, me, and Meng Meng know about it. Are you afraid I might leak it?
Danner. What Phoenix resentment? Great Emperor's power. It's just Meng Meng, spouting nonsense, just a child's nonsense. Even if what Meng Meng said is true. I'm merely at the Qi refining stage. I am definitely not a great Emperor.
I believe, Meng Meng. You are the great Emperor. During the Sect competition, when you used the Dragon God Palm, I could feel the Phoenix power within me resonating with you from afar. That is enough to prove that you are the great Emperor. Even if you're not, you can still remove the Phoenix resentment within me.
It seems the Taichu Holy Land isn't entirely full of fools.
But...
Brother Han, you are the only one who can save me. I want to try. Even if it fails, I'll accept it.
Sai. Forgive me.
Look, the fire marks are fading.
It's working. Fellow Taoist Han, can you really cleanse the Phoenix's resentment inside me?
Good, as long as it's working. What's going on?
What was I saying? As long as my daddy's here, nothing is a problem.
Fellow Taoist Han, quick, slap me some more.
Ouch, my tummy hurts so bad. Daddy, I gotta go to the outhouse again. You don't have to come. Just focus on helping the pretty sister cleanse the Phoenix's resentment. Daddy getting a girlfriend depends on me. Daddy is handling business. No one can disturb him. No way. I gotta stand guard for Daddy.
Your Holiness, Han Li killed young Master Wang. Now I have no one to rely on. I beg you, if you can help me kill Han Li, I'll do anything.
Kill Han Li. It's nothing. But what's in it for me?
I'm willing to offer everything the Zhang family owns. Our wealth, land, estates, all our businesses. And myself as well. All I want is for Han Li, that treasure, to die.
Deal. The Holy Maiden seems quite taken with Han Li. It's been bothering me. Even if you hadn't come to me, I'd have gone to kill Han Li myself.
Holy Son, it's terrible. The Holy Maiden took some spirit wine and went to visit Han Li late at night.
What? What is she doing with him?
I saw her go to see Han Li. I came to report immediately. As for the specifics, I don't know.
Sweetheart, why couldn't you wait a little longer?
Holy Son, I was afraid that if I waited, it would be too late.
Holy Son, a man and a woman alone in a room, with wine to accompany them. After a few drinks, who knows what might happen?
Han Li, you bastard! How dare you lay a finger on my woman? Let's go. Come with me to see Han Li.
What do you want with Han Li?
To kill him.
Han Li, you dare to touch the Holy Son's woman? This time, you are definitely going to die.
Fine, let's go. Why lock the door?
Probably didn't want to bother us. Let's continue.
Danner. Using your hand to slap me? That's just so inelegant. Is there another way?
What Han Li said makes sense. The surface skin is fine, but what about Zip's more private areas? Anyway, we just need Han Li to unleash his Great Emperor's power. Got it. Use this one.
You sure?
Then, would you rather be slapped by a hand? Or smacked with a feather duster?
Then, I'll take this. Ready? Here I come.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Who's there? No entry.
Where's the Holy Maiden? Where is she?
You're well informed, Holy Son. Holy Maiden is in my father's room, but they're busy with something very important. No visitors allowed.
Very important. What's so important that even I, the Holy Son, am not allowed to see?
It's none of your business. Just leave. Don't disturb the good time my father and the Holy Maiden are having.
I'm in a foul mood right now. No time for nonsense. Get lost.
No entry. My father is helping the Holy Maiden expel poison. You'll disrupt the process if you go in.
Fellow Taoist Han, a little harder. I can take it.
So this is the poison expulsion you mentioned?
Father, I never knew you had such exotic tastes in private. Dad, he's usually so quiet. Who would have thought in private he's so fierce?
Meng, what are you talking about? We were doing something proper.
You're lying. People saw you outside. It's obvious you were up to no good.
My dad and the pretty lady are in mutual affection. How is that no good?
Utter nonsense. Luodan Air is the Sacred Maiden. Her status is exalted. Han Li is nothing but a chi refinement stage talent. Why would Danner possibly fancy him? In my opinion, Han Li simply took advantage of the Sacred Maiden's drunkenness. He exploited her weakness, intending to take liberties with her.
I didn't. Danner is the Sacred Maiden of the Holy Land. I wouldn't dare, even if you gave me extra courage.
You're trying to cover it up. I originally thought you were a nice, harmless guy, but I never imagined. You were such a lecherous fruit.
You.
I only dumped you a few days ago, and you've already shown your true colors? You even dare to mess around with the Sacred Maiden of the primordial Holy Land? You're just asking for death. Thankfully, the Holy Sun arrived in time. He stopped this tragedy in time. Otherwise, who knows what terrible things might have happened.
Han Li, as the Holy Son of this land, I have the duty to protect its prestige. You defiled the Sacred Maiden first. I shall execute you now to clear the Holy Land's name. Danner, step aside. Let me strike down this lecherous scoundrel.
Meng is right. Hunley and I do indeed share mutual feelings.
You.
What? How is this possible? Saintus, how could you fall for a treasure like Han Li?
Treasure? Short-sighted. You say Han Li is a treasure? Then everyone else in the world must be less than worthless.
Danner, are you praising me or insulting me?
Of course I'm praising you.
Han Li, what kind of love potion did you feed Danner? Why would she secretly fall for you? I've been pursuing Danner for a full 20 years. How could you beat me out when you just showed up? What makes you better than me?
Lo Cheng, just give up. Han Li is better than you in every way.
You stole my woman. I'll kill you.
Want to kill him? You'll have to kill me first.
Han Li, I will never agree to let you marry Danner.
My father and the pretty sister are in love, a match made in heaven. You ugly toad, why shouldn't they agree?
As long as I'm alive, I'll try every possible way to stop you two from being together. If I can't have her, neither will you.
Danner, why didn't you tell them the truth earlier? Now there's been a huge misunderstanding.
What if I say, this isn't a misunderstanding?
Are they going to kiss? Are they going to kiss?
Danner, what's wrong? Danner?
I'm fine. My old problem is acting up.
The old problem. Is it the weird illness that kept you comatose for 9 years? Wasn't that weird illness already cured? How can it come back?
Danner doesn't know.
That's strange. It feels like I've smelled this before somewhere. I know what it is. This is the yin energy from the Nirvana Twin Fish Jade.
The Nirvana Twin Fish Jade. What is that?
Legend says the Nirvana Twin Fish Jade is a pair of interlocking fish-shaped jade pendants. This jade pendant was originally 2 carp kept by the Supreme Taoist in the Pond of Enlightenment, because every day they could feel the Tao's essence below the Supreme Taoist. Over time, they gained wisdom and transcended the mundane. The yang fish remained loyal to the Supreme Taoist, but the yin fish conceived an evil thought to replace the Taoist. The 2 carp became entangled, leaped out of the pond, and fell into the mortal realm. They threw the common folk into chaos, bringing misery to all. The matter eventually reached the Supreme Taoist's ears. The Supreme Taoist was furious. He sent down heavenly punishment, transforming the 2 carp into a jade pendant, interlocked for all eternity. Only when the yang fish accumulates enough yang energy, and the yin fish accumulates enough yin energy, can the seal be broken and they return to the heavens. The yang fish absorbed the sun's essence daily and ascended early, but the yin fish was left in the mortal world. Pretty sister. She's being drained of yin energy by the yin fish. If we don't completely sever her connection to the yin fish, Pretty sister will be drained dry and die.
What do we do? How on earth do we sever the yin fish's link?
The yin fish wouldn't attach itself to Pretty sister without reason. She must have touched it. Pretty sister, think hard. Did you ever come into contact with any strange jade pendant?
9 years ago, my father sent me into the Back Mountains treasure vault to search for a protective artifact. I remember there was a half of a Taichu jade pendant. Out of curiosity, I touched it. The yin fish you mentioned, that must be it.
9 years ago. A half Taichu jade pendant. The shape and the timeline match up. It's definitely it. Father, let's go quickly. We must go save sister.
Wait for me to return.
Mm-hmm.
Meng Meng, you said we're here to rescue someone, but you have no idea how to actually do it.
Oh, Dad, you're the strongest in this world. When you get there, a way will naturally appear.
Who goes there? How dare you trespass into the vault?
This is my dad, Han Li, the Saintess's future husband, the future sect leader, so step aside.
Look who it is. So it's a chi refining treasure and his crazy daughter.
Just as the rumors say, full of hot air, lying without batting an eye.
Get out of the way. If you delay the rescue of the Saintess, none of you will bear the consequences.
The vault is forbidden ground. Without the sect leader's permission, no one enters.
You 2 clowns. You even dare to use the Saintess's rescue as a cover for your lies? Don't you know who we brothers are?
Fellow practitioners, help us. The Saintess's old illness has flared up. We've traced the source of the illness, and it's inside the vault. If we don't cut it off at the root, the Saintess will die.
Shut your mouth. How dare you speak of the Saintess's death when she is so noble?
Why waste more words on that clown? Seize them and hand them over to the sect leader.
You? Are you okay?
Dad, don't worry. He's just knocked out. That's what you get for looking down on people.
Han Li, you 2 forced your way past the checkpoint, trespassed into the vault, assaulted the guards. That's a capital offense. We will execute you right here.
Another one looking to die.
Stop. Stop.
Dane, didn't I tell you to rest? Why are you here?
The treasure pavilion is off limits, and without me accompanying you, you'll run into trouble.
Saintess, what's going on?
My old illness has relapsed. The source of the illness is within the treasure pavilion. Han Li and his daughter are helping me sever it to save my life. You're obstructing us. What are your intentions?
I told you so.
I didn't know. I thought they were trying to deceive us and steal from the treasure pavilion. Please forgive me, Saintess.
Han Li and his daughter are honored guests of our primordial sacred land. And my lifesavers. To think I called them frauds.
Brother Han Li, I was blind. Please spare my life.
Don't wrong innocent people in the future. This time, forget it.
Thank you, fellow Taoist. I'll let you through now.
Let's go in.
A treasure. a Qi refining stage treasure. Relying on the Saintess's backing, you dare make me kneel. Ah, I've got it. I'll report this to the Holy Sun immediately. Han Li, what does it matter if you have the Saintess's backing? Trespassing into the treasure pavilion is a crime. Even the Saintess can't protect you from.
Truly worthy of being the top sect in the southern region. The treasures in the treasure pavilion. Rival even my own national treasury.
Meng. What did you say?
I said there are so many treasures here.
Meng, if there's anything you like, just pick one and take it.
Hey, I can't possibly accept that. We're here to save you. Not to hunt for treasure. Do you know where that Yinfish pendant is?
Go further inside.
That's it. That's the one.
How do we sever its connection with Danner?
I don't know. But we don't need to know. Just smash it to pieces, then see how it can keep absorbing yin energy.
Right. Bye, I'll go.
No!
Danner. Why?
I can feel around the Yinfish overwhelming yin energy swirling. If you touch it, you'll be frozen instantly.
But Danner, if we don't destroy the pendant, you'll die.
You've already done enough for me. If you were to die for me, I'd rather die myself.
Pretty sister, don't worry. My father is the great emperor. A little yin energy can't get near him. Father, go quickly.
No, Meng. This is a matter of life and death. There's no room for your games. I said you're not going, and that's final.
My life is worthless. If I die, so be it. You're the Holy Maiden. Your future is bright. You must not die. After I'm gone, please take care of Meng for me.
How dare you, Han Li? You dare trespass into the treasure pavilion. How dare you, Han Li? How dare you break into the treasure pavilion?
Your Holiness the Saint, that's him. He seduced the Saintess, attacked the guards, and forced his way into the treasure pavilion. He clearly has no respect for our primordial sacred land. He thought that our primordial sacred land was a pushover, that any Tom, Dick, or Harry could come and take a jab at us.
So that's how it is. I wondered why Danner, from her lofty position and esteemed status as the Saintess, would set her eyes on a treasure like you. So it was you. You used some method to bewitch Danner. You went to all this trouble just to break into the treasure pavilion and steal the treasure.
Han Li, I never thought you were so cunning. When I married you back then, I must have been under your spell too. Otherwise, how could I have lost my mind and married you? And even had your child, now that I think about it? It all makes sense. Han Li, you're a real piece of work. Give me back my virginity.
Ugh, what on earth are you all talking about? I don't have the ability to bewitch the Saintess. Danner's old illness has relapsed. That Yinfish Talisman is the source of the illness.
That's nonsense. Danner's illness was cured long ago by the 9 Revolution reviving Yang pill. Everyone witnessed it. How could it possibly relapse? I think this is clearly just your excuse. I know, you're only here to steal that treasure, aren't you? I won't let you have it. This Yinfish belongs to me.
Don't. It's surrounded by yin energy. If you act rashly, you'll get frostbitten.
Han Li went to so much trouble to get this treasure. Now it's mine. Keep lying. Go on. Keep spinning your lies. If you weren't a Qi refining treasure, I might have actually believed you. Get away! My hand! My hand! Han Li. I never thought you were this cunning. You set up this whole scheme just to get to my hand?
You're both stupid and wicked. My father warned you it would cause frostbite. You just wouldn't listen. You brought this on yourself. You lost an arm because of it, and now you accuse my father of scheming? You're being utterly unreasonable.
I don't care. I lost a hand, and you're going to pay for it with your life.
Lo Cheng, haven't you caused enough trouble? Just now, Hanlei risked his life to destroy the Yinfish without hesitation. And what about you? Not only did you slander Hanlei, calling him an ungrateful little thief, you even deliberately crippled your own arm. Just to frame him. I truly don't know why my father chose you to be the saint. The saint of our primordial sacred land has always acted with integrity and upheld righteousness. You are nothing but a disgrace to our primordial sacred land.
Danner,
Enough. I don't want to see you anymore. In fact, I don't even want to hear your voice. You make me sick. Compared to you, Hanlei is far more worthy to be the saint. Hanlei, you saw it yourself just now. Even Lo Cheng, with his nascent soul cultivation, couldn't withstand a single blow. If you go up there, you'll die for sure. You've already done enough for me. I can't ask you to die for me. Perhaps this is just my fate. In the days to come, I only wish to spend them with you. That way, I can die without regrets.
Danner. No one has ever acknowledged me, much less treated me with genuine sincerity. You are the first. As the saying goes, a true man will die for those who understand him. For you, I am willing to face death.
Hanlei.
Hanlei, oh Hanlei. You're a real genius. Just a few words, and you're ready to die. This way, I don't even have to lift a finger. You'll die without a proper burial.
I thought you had really climbed up the social ladder by joining the Taichu Holy Land. Whew. Lucky me, lucky me. You're dead. The weight on my heart is finally lifted.
Go ahead, keep strutting your stuff. Weren't you so full of yourself because the Holy Maiden had your back? I only knelt to you out of respect for the Holy Maiden. And you actually had the nerve to accept it? Don't wrong good people in the future. I'll let it slide this time. Who do you think I am? This is the price for accepting my bow.
Hanlei sacrificed himself to save me. He's my savior for life. How dare you all humiliate him like this?
Enough, stop pretending. You deliberately got close to him, pretended to be nice to him. All for this day, wasn't it? I have to admit, you even fooled me. I have to admire your scheming.
Don't think everyone is as dirty-minded as you. My feelings for Hanlei are genuine.
Luo Danner, don't tell me. You've actually fallen for this loser?
So what if I have? Hanlei is 1,000 times better than you. 10,000 times better.
Fine, fine, fine. You must be really desperate. Didn't you say he was 1,000, 10,000 times better than me? Then let me ask you. I touched the Yinfish and only lost an arm. If he touched the Yinfish, there probably isn't even a body left to bury.
My dad won't die.
The Yin energy clings to you, scraping the bone and sucking the marrow. Even with my nascent soul realm cultivation, I couldn't last a single breath. How can a chi-refining loser like Hanlei possibly survive? Hanlei right now is probably already a puddle of blood. Dead as dead can be.
I heard. You've been telling everyone I'm dead.
Hanlei, you okay?
I guess so.
Impossible. It's fake. It has to be. With my nascent soul cultivation, I couldn't resist that yin energy. You're just a chi refining trash. How could you be completely unscathed?
How many times do I have to say it? My father is not in chi refining. He's a celestial emperor.
Bullshit. A celestial emperor is a being of the highest honor. His divine might is not to be insulted. If he really were a celestial emperor, how could he endure the shame of his wife being stolen without showing his power?
Exactly. I've lived with him for so many years. All these years, he's been timid and hesitant, a complete coward. If he were truly a celestial emperor, how could I not know?
That's just you being blind, unable to recognize the true Buddha. My father has returned to a state of simplicity. His realm is so high, it's unfathomable. He can't be bothered to argue with ants like you. Otherwise, with just a single thought from my father, the grass on your graves would already be 10 feet high.
although we are just guards. We possess Golden Core Peak cultivation. Hanley repelled a Golden Core Peak cultivator with a single casual strike, leaving him hanging between life and death. Could it be? Young Master Saint? What if, I'm just saying, what if Hanley really is a celestial emperor? Wouldn't that mean we've offended a figure of unimaginable stature?
What big figure? Hanley is nothing but a chi refining trash.
But he was engulfed by yin energy. And yet he's perfectly fine. How do you explain that?
I've got it. It wasn't Han Li who dispelled the yin energy. It was me.
Han Li was just surrounded by the yin energy. Everyone saw it. You even want to steal the credit Han Li earned by risking his life?
What credit? It was me who recklessly charged in just now. The yin energy focused its attack on me. By the time Han Li stepped up, the yin energy had already been almost depleted by me. That's why he was perfectly fine.
Liar, how shameless.
At least my explanation is more reasonable than your claim that Han Li is an immortal emperor.
So that's what happened. I was just saying, how could a piece of trash like Han Li possibly withstand an attack from the yin energy and survive?
Han Li, the credit for saving the Holy Maiden is mine. Give me the Yinfish now. With the merit of saving the Holy Maiden's life, I can ask the Sect Master for her hand in marriage. Luo Danner, what does it matter if you don't like me? Even if I can't have your heart, I'll still have your body. What's wrong? Not willing?
No, that's not it. It's just this Yinfish is stuck tight. I can't pull it out at all.
Trash is just trash. Chosen One, I've already depleted the yin energy for you. How can you fail at such a simple task as taking out the yin fish?
Out of the way, loser. Leave it to someone stronger.
Chosen One, didn't you just say you'd already depleted all the yin energy?
How is this possible?
I told you all, my father is an immortal emperor. You just wouldn't believe me.
Han Li. So you can withstand the yin chi. But you can't retrieve this yin fish, you can't destroy it. Then Luo Danner is beyond saving. The woman I can't have, you Han Li, won't have her either.
Lo Chang, you've finally stopped pretending. Arrogant and stubborn. Selfish. That's who you really are. Compared to you, Han Li is 10,000 times better.
What's the use of all this talk? Han Li can't save you. And you won't survive today either. Once you're dead, I'll tell the sect leader that Han Li was the one who killed you. Then he'll be a dead man for sure. If I can't have your heart, I'll settle for your corpse. Then I'll refine your corpse into a puppet and bind your soul to it. You'll remain fully conscious as you obey my every command. At that time, you'll suffer immense humiliation and find that you can't live, nor can you die.
How disgusting. Dad, you have to save Pretty Sister. Pretty Sister, what's wrong?
No, it's nothing. Why is it that when Han Li pulls on the Yinfish, my lower abdomen gets this strange sensation?
I refuse to believe. I can't pull you out.
Too fast, I can't take it.
Come on, Daddy.
No.
Xi'an.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Did you hear anything? Any unusual sounds?
Your Majesty, I didn't hear a thing.
With your level of cultivation, of course you wouldn't hear it. Unbelievable. The Yinfish I've been searching for all these years has finally appeared.
Your Majesty, could it be the legendary Nirvana Twin Jades?
That's right. I killed my senior sister, absorbed her cultivation, and seized her opportunities. Breaking through to the Immortal Emperor realm is now just one chance away. Now, with the Yinfish's appearance, heaven is truly on my side.
Congratulations, Your Majesty. On the cusp of securing the world and ascending to the Imperial realm.
Go. The Yinfish is in the primordial sacred land. Go and bring it back to me.
I pulled it out.
That's amazing, Father. I knew you could do it.
Danny, he's going to be saved.
How is this possible?
It's impossible for you, sure, but my father is an immortal emperor. It's just basic stuff for him. Father, now's the time. Quick, destroy the Yinfish. The beautiful lady will be saved.
Who's there?
So this is the legendary Yinfish. It doesn't look like much.
See An.
Girl, you know me?
Sister, you've been Empress for so long. It's time to step down.
My underground palace is heavily guarded. How did you get in?
Your servants, of course, let me through at every turn.
See Anne. I was the one who promoted you all the way. Why?
Your Majesty, your rule is too harsh. None of us can make any money. Then you should just die.
Have a safe journey, sister.
No, I can't reveal my identity yet. I have to wait until Father truly understands that he is the immortal emperor. I don't.
Wait. If you don't know me, how could you call me by name?
I guessed.
Girl. I just realized. You look like someone.
Who?
Never mind. I must be mistaken.
Whoever you are, hand over the Yinfish.
Sorry. But by Her Majesty's decree, the Taichu Holy Land is ordered to surrender the Nirvana Twin Jades. This Yinfish is hereby requisitioned by the Empress.
Absolutely not. This Yinfish is connected to our Holy Maiden. If it's not destroyed, Danner will die.
And what does that have to do with me?
No. If you don't hand over the Yinfish, you're not leaving.
Are you threatening me?
I've been a coward my whole life. Finally, I have someone who truly cares for me. I can't just stand by and watch her die.
Are you saying you're going against Her Majesty?
Hunley, you've done more than enough for me. Let him go.
But you're so close. Are you really okay with that?
What if I'm not? We're talking about the Empress. The entire Taichu Holy Land exists under the protection of the Celestial Dynasty. Should we risk defying the entire Celestial Dynasty for me? My lord, please inform the Empress that we of the Taichu Holy Land are willing to offer up our greatest treasure.
Now that's more like it.
Hanli, so what if you got the Yinfish? It was all for nothing. Now that the Yinfish is in the Empress's hands, it's never coming back. Luo Danner, today is your last day. This is what you get for not choosing me.
Danner, are you really just accepting your fate?
Perhaps this is just my destiny.
That Jihei. What's her deal? Why did she suddenly want the Yinfish? Unless...
This Yinfish was requisitioned by the Empress.
Oh no, she's trying to break through the Emperor's barrier. If she succeeds, she'll become a Celestial Emperor too. Father was just one step away. Are you really okay with that? We don't have much time left. We can't let our friend die like this.
That's right. We can't just give up. Danner, I will get the Yinfish back. I will save you.
Are you going to defy the Empress? Defy the entire Celestial Dynasty?
For you, I'd take on the entire Celestial Dynasty if I have to.
Dad, I've packed everything. I know where the Imperial Palace is. Let's rush into the palace right now, fight our way in and seize the Dark Fish, and save the pretty lady.
There's no rush. Before we go, there's something I want to say to you. Sit down. You're probably not Meng Meng, are you?
Dad. What are you talking about? I am Meng Meng.
I may be a fool, but my own child, I can still recognize. Because of my incompetence, Meng Meng lost her mother at a young age. Even though she never says it, I know it hurts her deeply. Like you, Meng Meng, is a very bright and cheerful child. But her smile isn't real. And rightfully so. Stuck with a father like me, how could she not feel inferior?
I never expected you to be so perceptive.
Then where's Meng Meng? Where did she go?
I don't know. After I woke up, I found myself in this body.
All right. Enough has been said. I have to go.
I'll go with you. What's wrong with me?
Since you say I'm the Celestial Emperor, I'll believe you this once. Meng Meng, I'm sorry. Dad failed to protect you.
It's so warm in Daddy's arms.
Whoever you are, live well for Meng Meng.
Daddy? No.
Is the Yinfish retrieved?
Your Majesty, it has been acquired.
Crystal clear and translucent. Brimming with yin energy. Vaguely, strands of spiritual chi are still continuously pouring into it. Truly worthy of its legendary status as a supreme treasure. With the aid of this treasure, this emperor shall surely break through the shackles, attain the realm of a Xian emperor, and reign supreme over the world.
Your Majesty, your servant has a matter that may not be appropriate to mention.
Is what you wish to speak of more important than this emperor's breakthrough?
Yes.
That, however, has piqued this emperor's curiosity. Speak.
When your servant went to retrieve the Yinfish, I encountered a young girl. Her features bore a striking resemblance to the former emperor.
What did you say? The former emperor?
Correct. That young girl not only recognized your servant at a glance, but her every movement was exactly like the former emperor's. It made your servant wonder.
Speak.
Could it be that the former emperor never truly died, but has instead possessed another's body, reborn for a new life?
Can you guarantee that your words are true?
I dare not. But your Majesty, it is better to kill by mistake than to let slip by.
Deal with it, cleanly.
Understood.
Father! Father. Jihai obtained the Yinfish. She's most likely already broken through to the Immortal Emperor realm. Although Father is also an Immortal Emperor, he isn't aware of it. If two powerhouses meet, Father will most likely lose due to his lack of confidence. No, I have to think of a way to save him.
Father, Han Li, to save me, risked his life and infiltrated the Imperial Palace alone. We have to go rescue him.
Absolutely not. Sect leader, our Taichu Holy Land is already under the rule of the Immortal dynasty. How could we, over some worthless person, defy our superiors and incur the Emperor's wrath?
Exactly. Han Li dared to offend the Empress. He's completely insane.
Regarding this matter, let me think it over carefully.
Father, Han Li risked his life precisely to save me.
Sect leader, don't act impulsively. Whether what Han Li said is true or false has yet to be determined.
Lo Cheng, what do you mean by that? Back then, you were injured by the yin energy of the Nirvana Twin Jade. The arm that was crippled is the proof. How do you explain that?
It's true I was injured by yin energy, but that doesn't prove Han Li is right. The Holy Maiden of our Taichu Holy Land fell into a 9-year coma over a single treasure. Who would believe such a story?
Yet right now, I can constantly feel the spiritual energy in my body, being siphoned away bit by bit. How do you explain this?
Holy Maiden, I believe Han Li has placed a curse on you, making you mistakenly think the Yinfish is inside you, absorbing spiritual energy. I've had that feeling too. At the time, I became his wife precisely because he saved me. But later I found out it was all fake. Han Li cursed me to get me. Han Li is most skilled in sorcery, sorcery and curses. Holy Maiden, don't fall for his tricks.
To get Han Li killed, you can even fabricate such outrageous lies. If you won't go, I'll go myself.
Where do you think you're going?
Xian, what are you doing here?
It's Lord Z. Please, have a seat.
I'll pass on the seat. I, your servant, am here today for just one thing.
You've already taken the Yinfish. Do you really intend to wipe out our Taichu Holy Land as well?
That depends on whether your Taichu Holy Land is willing to cooperate.
We will. We'll definitely cooperate. Might I ask why Lord Z has come today? What is the purpose?
A few days ago, you had a little girl who confronted me. Hand her over. Do that. And your Taichu Holy Land will remain safe.
A little girl? Lord Z, are you referring to Han Li's illegitimate daughter, Han Mengmeng?
That's the one.
What do you want with Mengmeng?
Don't ask about things you don't understand. It's a good way to get into trouble. My time is limited. Hand over Han Mengmeng. Otherwise, it's annihilation. The tea has gone cold.
I'll have someone bring that little brat here. Guards, bring Han Mengmeng here.
No. Xian is up to no good. There must be a scheme behind this.
I don't care about schemes or no schemes. All I know is that if we don't hand over Han Mengmeng, our sect is doomed. Go.
Young Master, Han Mengmeng is gone.
What?
Gone?
No. She must not have looked carefully enough. Go look again.
Yes.
Stop looking. Han Mengmeng is exceptionally clever. She must have already left the Taichu Holy Land by now.
Very well. In that case, the Taichu Holy Land has no reason to exist any longer.
You want to catch me? You're not ready yet. Time to go save Daddy.
Who are you?
To defeat our guards. You're not bad. Your name?
Han Li.
Han Li? Never heard of him.
You don't need to know my name. I'm just a nobody.
A nobody? A nobody can't break into our crypt. Speak. State your business.
I'm here for the Shadowfish.
This Shadowfish has a constant stream of spiritual power flowing into it, I imagine. It's linked to your beloved, isn't it?
That's right.
Dying for love. You truly are a good man. How about this? We'll give you a chance. Forget your beloved and become our consort. We'll grant you endless wealth and luxury.
Don't think you can corrupt me with that. I'm not that kind of person.
Well said. That's my dear old dad for you.
Meng Meng, what are you doing here?
I'm here to help you, of course.
Little girl, you look familiar. Haven't we met somewhere?
Of course. This face, I'll never forget it. Jihai.
It really is you. Long time no see. Senior sister. I sent Xian to the primordial sacred land to kill you, but I never expected you to come knocking on my door yourself. Fine. Last time, I failed to kill you completely, and you managed to be reborn. This time, I will root you out completely.
Last time, I let my guard down and trusted the wrong person. This time, I'm fully prepared. You will die.
Right now, you're nothing but a powerless child. How can you fight me?
With this cheap father of mine.
Him? A guy at the Qi refining stage.
The Qi refining stage. Open your eyes wide, watch closely. My dad is an immortal emperor.
Senior sister, I think you're regressing. With his vibe. An immortal emperor? I think he isn't even as good as an ant.
Ant or not? Coward or not? Today, I will definitely take back the Yinfish.
Fine, fine. I will stand right here and let you hit me. No, I'll give you 3 free strikes. If you can make me take a single step back, I will return this Yinfish. To you.
You promise?
I promise.
Go, Daddy. You're an immortal emperor. You don't need 3 strikes. 1 strike is enough to flatten him.
Senior sister. I'm afraid even if I just stand here and let him hit me, he'll still break his tendons and bones, and lose all his cultivation.
I can do it. Void Palm, release! Am I really an immortal emperor?
Jihai, now you know how powerful my dad is, right?
Know what? Yes, that's the expression. I love seeing that shocked expression on your face.
You were. Faking it? I knew it.
How is that possible? Daddy is an immortal emperor. How could you survive a strike from an immortal emperor?
Immortal emperor? What a joke. You really are an immortal emperor.
I almost forgot. The techniques Dad uses are always a beat behind.
Meng Meng, what's going on? I actually really injured the Empress.
Of course. Dad, you're an immortal emperor. What Empress? She's not even worth your notice.
What about our, exploded fish pond? The collapsed mountain behind the house? And those Phoenix divine beasts you mentioned?
Are all of those real?
Tempered in the mortal world, success is finally achieved. 3 souls return. The immortal emperor is born.
So that's it. So that's how it is. Meng Meng Neki. Dad's awake. From now on, no one will dare to bully you again.
Wow, Dad's so awesome. So cool.
Jihai, you assassinated the Emperor and usurped the throne, a crime that cannot be forgiven. I shall execute you right here and now.
Even if you are an immortal emperor, you cannot control my life and death. just an immortal emperor. With this Yinfish, I can become an immortal emperor too. This is the feeling. I too am about to become an immortal emperor.
Hopelessly obstinate. Be gone.
I've already swallowed this Yinfish. Why does it still appear in your hand?
Simply because I am an immortal emperor.
Your Majesty. Never would have imagined. Even the Emperor is no match for you. I really underestimated you.
Meng Meng. Should he be killed?
Kill. In my past life, when I was betrayed, he was an accomplice.
Fine, then kill him.
Dare to lay a hand on me. Whoa, Danner. You're dead too.
Daddy, the pretty lady can't die.
Hanli, what does your strength matter? You're still at our mercy. Why aren't you kneeling and begging Lord Ji for forgiveness?
You expect me to kneel to him? Ask him if he can bear that burden.
You're really getting full of yourself.
Silence. You think, like this you can save your own skin?
What do you want to do?
Are you truly the Immortal Emperor? Hanli, I was blind. I didn't recognize a true god. For Meng Meng's sake, please give me another chance.
You're not worthy. Die.
Thank you, Immortal Venerable, for sparing my daughter's life.
Danner, what you said before, does it still hold true?
What things?
Spending our lives together, forever and ever.
Mm-hmm.